Okay, and you're live.
Welcome to North by Northwest Presents from Region 13 faculty. This is Janice Wheeler coming to you live. Today's presentation is entitled My First Tag, How to Write a Barbershop Tag in 6 Parts. We'll begin with part 1 today. In case we haven't met before, I'm a member of Pride of Portland Chorus and a faculty member of Region 13 in Harmony College Northwest. I'm also the coordinator of Region 13 Arrangers Workshop at HCNW and the Tag Writing Contest that is co-sponsored by HCNW and North by Northwest Region 13. First things first, what is a barbershop tag? Well, it's a short musical composition that contains a universal message of love, friendship, or other emotion. It often contains at least one tiddly to feature a voice part, and it's an even number of measures. Tags are designed to either end an arrangement, which we refer to as a coda tag, or be fun to sing while practicing barbershop skills, and we call those standalone tags. We'll be making the standalone tag. Those are usually 4 to 8 measures long, are easy to learn and sing. They can focus on skill building for a chorus or could be part of the outreach to the community. For instance, my first tag was Where Are You Tonight? This is where I finished, but before I got started, I had lots of questions. The first question I had was, where do I begin? But several more followed, and they're listed there for you. Since we're going to do the first part today, where do I begin? We're just focusing on choosing a melody and words in this presentation. So my first tag, where do I begin? Well, you begin with a melody and words. You can create your own tune, or you can choose a tune from the public domain that you know and like. I created my own tune, and it sounds like this when it's played all by itself. How did I do that? Well, I thought of a universal emotion that was key to my life, which is love and concern for my son. When he was serving with the army in Kuwait, I often wondered where he was. Where are you tonight? And the tune and melody that came, the melody and words that came to mind for me was the tune we just played. You can create your own tune. Think about what's happening in your life and what's close to your heart. Then let your heart guide your mind to express what's important to you about what's happening in your life. When a melody comes to mind, memorize it, plunk it out on your keyboard or your pitch pipe or your guitar, or find a friend to help you do that, and then write it down. Finally, you can add your own words to express the universal emotion. Or you could choose a tune from the public domain. Public domain refers to intellectual property rights that belong to the community at large because they are unprotected or no longer protected by copyright, trademark, or patent laws. So they are subject to appropriation by anyone. That means anyone can use a public domain work without obtaining permission, and no one can ever own that original work again. In the case of songs, the original melody and lyric can be public domain, but any adaptations, such as arrangements created by a person today, can be protected by copyright for the term allowed by law. For instance, the song You're the Flower of My Heart, Sweet Adeline was first published in 1903, so it is long in the public domain. Any adaptation, such as this tag created in 2020, however, can be protected by copyright. So if you'd like to hear that, we'll just take a moment to play it. How we sang Sweet Adeline. Another song from the public domain is A Good Man Nowadays is Hard to Find. It was first published in 1917. Harry Brewer used it for his award-winning tag in the 2019 to 2020 tag writing contest that is co-sponsored by HCNW in Region 13. He entitled his tag, A Good Tag is Hard to Find. So let's listen to that. There's a recent article about public domain that is worth the time to read. It gives an update on the current events in the public domain. The title of that article is For the First Time in More Than 20 Years, Copyrighted Works Will Enter the Public Domain. It was published in the Smithsonian Magazine, January 2019. And the web link is on the screen for you and also in the handout that's available for you to print for your own use. As of 2020, songs first published before 1925 in the United States are now in the public domain. You can find public domain songs by searching the internet. One good source is from Connecticut College Music Collection, and the web link is on the screen and also in the handout that is available for you. So what's your tune? It's time to choose your melody and words. You can create or find your own tune for your first tag, and then we'll continue to part 2 of my first tag. Part 2 will be what's next, when we'll find a key signature and a time signature for my first tag. Be sure to tune in again next week for more of North by Northwest Presents. You never know who may show up next. And if you have an idea for a topic, please post it in the comments below.